Hallo allemaal, welkom bij weer een nieuwe les van Dynamic Activities. Wij hebben er heel veel zin in en we hopen jij ook. Als je er klaar voor bent, kunnen we beginnen. Doe je mee?
Hi, I'm Rebecca from Dynamic Activities, and today I've got a fun music lesson for you. We're going to be using an English folk song to learn a clapping game that you can play with your family, and also to learn a rhythm cup passing game. By the time we're finished, you'll have two different things to do to pass the time, and the great news is that both of these games work with almost any song, depending on how fast you can do it. For the singing part of this lesson, you're going to need your voice. For the clapping game part of this lesson, you're going to need your hands. And for the cup passing game, you're going to need some sort of plastic drinking cup. Something like this will work, or perhaps a drinking cup like this would also work. Make sure it's plastic because you don't want it to break. If you don't have a plastic drinking cup, you can also use any sort of object that you can easily flip over. That will also work. This Rubik's puzzle works, or even this wooden puzzle here, because I can flip it over very easily. Now remember, you can pause and replay any part of this video at any time you'd like. Also, in the settings, in the lower right-hand corner of your video, that little gear, you can actually slow down the video if you'd like to follow along. Here's what the song sounds like. I've been to Harlem, I've been to Dover, I've traveled this wide world all over, over, 3 times over. Drink all you have to drink and turn the glasses over. Sailing east, sailing west, sailing over the ocean. Oh, you better watch out when the boat begins to rock, or you'll lose your girl in the ocean. Could you hear that there were 2 halves to the song? The first part, I've been to Harlem, I've been to Dover. And then the second part that sounded totally different. Sailing east, sailing west. For both of our games, we're only going to use the first half of the song because that's the part that actually talks about turning the glasses or cups over. So let's get started with the clapping game. It's very easy and it only takes one person to play. If you don't have a partner, you can actually use a wall or a table, something you can hit your hands against, as your partner. But it's more fun if you have someone else to play with. It begins with your right hand out like you're going to high-five someone. Clap your own hands. Use your left hand like you're going to high-five someone. Clap your own hands again. With the music, that goes, I've been to Harlem. The second half, both hands for high-five forwards, then high-five backwards, and then clap 2 times. With the music, that goes, I've been to Dover. If you put all of it together with the music, you end up with, I've been to Harlem, I've been to Dover, I've traveled this wide world all over, 3 times over. Drink all you have to drink and turn the glasses over. Were you able to keep up? Now we're going to try it with the cup game. The way it begins is with 2 claps. Clap, clap. Then you tap the top of the cup. Pat the cup. So the very beginning is clap, clap, pat the cup. With the music, I've been to Harlem. The next part, clap your hands once more, pick up the cup, and put it back down. I've been to Dover. Both of those parts together look like this. I've been to Harlem. I've been to Dover. The next part, clap your hands once more, and then flip your right hand upside down to grab the cup. I've actually mirrored this video so you can do exactly what you see on the screen. Again, that's clap, flip your hand over to pick it up. Tap the cup against your left hand, tap the cup against the table, grab the cup with your left hand, hit with your right hand, and place the cup with your left. All together, clap, grab, top, bottom, grasp, hit, pass. With the music, I've traveled this wide world all over. If we put all of that together, you hear, I've been to Harlem, I've been to Dover, I've traveled this wide world all over. To get all the way through the first part of the song, you'll have to do the whole thing twice. I've been to Harlem, I've been to Dover, I've traveled this wide world all over, over, 3 times over. Drink all you have to drink and turn the glasses over. Now what happens at the end is you pass your cup to the next person in that direction, and their cup comes to you from this direction. Ideally, you would do this with 5 or 6 people sitting around a table together. You can do these games with almost any song that's out there. It really depends on how fast you're capable of playing. If you'd like to start with something slow, I'd recommend Believer by Imagine Dragons. If you need something with a faster tempo to challenge what you can handle, I'd recommend Runaway Baby by Bruno Mars. I hope you've enjoyed playing these games with us today, and I hope we get to see you back here soon.
Dit was het weer voor vandaag. Leuk dat je erbij was. Doe je de volgende les weer mee? Graag tot dan!